Hey there, beer tubers, welcome back to an extra special episode of Maxwell Starr's Beer Review 1000 subscriber special. Yeah! So as of today, February 17th, time of this recording, 2021, after almost 10 years on the YouTubes doing beer reviews in front of a camera, making myself look like a jackass, finally hit that 1000 subscriber moment, so thank you very much. It's been a long time coming, and I wasn't sure I would ever get here the way my content upload schedule is. Apologies for that. Enjoy beer analysis. Yeah, so in honor of that special occasion, and I will say that YouTube hasn't really updated to the point where I know who is the 1000 subscribers, so shouts out to whoever you are. At this point, I think it's either Luke McGregor, Chris Lezak Photography, or Ivan Gadet. It's one of those three. It's in that area. All I know is it's saying 1000 on my channel at the time of this recording. So, yes. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alrighty. So, in honor of that special occasion, I went out and bought one of the most expensive beers in NB Liquor right now, which is Epic Brewing's Big Bad Baptist Release Version 100. Woohoo! SLC number 5423. That must be like the bottling number. 11.8% ABV. Now, let me see my phone because I have the batch details for that. Now, I have had this before. I was very lucky to try batch number 73 back in it was a 2015 batch that I had 4 years ago. So I was lucky for that. Thank you. That's actually was shared with me by my buddy the Sith, who has appeared several times on my channel. This is, of course, release number 100, 11.8% ABV. It was brewed on February 21st in 2018. It was packaged on August 21st, 2018, so it was aged 6 months in whiskey barrels. The malt bill on this was Maris Otter Malt, two-row Brewer Malt, Crystal Malt, Light Munich Malt, T1, and two-row Chocolate Malt, two-row Black Malt, and Roasted Barley. Into the boil, they added Nugget, Chinook, and Cascade hops. And for spices, they added Cafe Ibis and Cocoa Nibs. Now, it does mention on the bottle that this is a stout with cocoa nibs and coffee added and then aged in whiskey barrels. They don't say which whiskey barrels. And I'm assuming that Cafe Ibis spice that they added is actually the coffee that they added to the batch. So, anyway, without further ado, let's take my trusty old bottle opener that's been with me almost since the beginning and crack this thing open, and hopefully it doesn't foam up and explode in my face like some other beers that I bought from NB Liquor this old have. Oh my god. Oh, that smells good. Let's pour it into my trusty Ewart Z-Stem, whatever. My friend Ewart sent me this long ago, so... Now, one thing I will say is, holy crap, like, I mean, I wasn't really expecting a huge amount of head off of a beer of this strong, but it poured like motor oil. It didn't it didn't get any carbonation until the very, very end, and even then it's just like half a finger. There you go. Cheers, Greg. Yeah, but looking at that, that's super, super dark. Very, very chocolatey head on it, like a mocha head to it. Looks like a frappuccino kind of coloring on the head there. That looks really nice. A little tan, amber hue, very like the little nipple at the bottom of this glass. That looks super dark, super inviting, and wow, I love them bourbon barrel aged or whiskey barrel aged stouts, imperial stouts. So I am so forward to trying this thing. This thing needs to go in my face. So down the hatch. Cheers. Woo. God damn, that's chewy. It punches you in the face with dark chocolate, like dark chocolate syrup, espresso coffee. Now the espresso's kind of little. It's got a little hook. Like there's a very much an espresso roastiness to this thing, but it's quite present even after 2 years. But it's still got this a little bit of staleness to the very aftertaste. Like the coffee staleness, like if you drank a coffee that's been... I'm not citing this, I'm not disregarding it, like making it sound bad. It's just it's got a little bit there. But it's gloriously masked by all those flavors of like butterscotch and toffee and vanilla. And just straight up blackness. Coffee, butter, like butterscotch. I'm not 100% certain whether they used bourbon barrels specifically like that for this. But it's what it kind of tastes like. I would say it's either somewhere between like an Irish whiskey or a bourbon. Like I feel like it's not, like it's sweet, but it's not super sweet like I would expect to get like a bourbon barrel. But it's, I mean, it could be a bourbon barrel too. Like it could be just a weaker one. At the same time, I am super enjoying that shit. I'm enjoying the pants off of this thing. Like I haven't had a coffee imperial stout that good, I think, since the likes of like AleSmith Speedway Stout, and I had that one back in like 2013. Wow, that kills. That absolutely kills Cafe del Bastardo. That is so good, so rich, so flavorful, so full of dark chocolate, so full of rich, roasty espresso coffee. Lots of barrel notes, woody. It's got a little bit warming on the back, but it doesn't come off as 11% though. I mean, it is heavy. 10 maybe? I don't know. Splitting hairs here. That is fantastic. Highly recommended. The only downside about this is, yeah, it's super special. I live in New Brunswick, Canada. Getting something from Epic Brewing like this, not only once in my life, but twice in my life, from Salt Lake City, Utah, in my own local liquor store, is phenomenal. What can I say about it? That's great. The downside is that it's $25.99 a bottle here, but for you guys, shit's worth celebrating. So I want to say thank you very much. I'm going to give that a 4.75 out of 5. That is super fantastic. And I have to keep with my tradition of never giving anything a 5, so you know what. That's a well-deserved score, because that is fantastic. I'm going to enjoy drinking this for the rest of the night. Anyway, thanks for watching Maxwell Starr's Beer Reviews. We'll talk to you folks later. Cheers.